Let's go ahead and dive into the Bucs injury report for their upcoming matchup versus the New Orleans Saints. Shout out to Sleeper, by the way. We'll talk about them later on in this video. So we do have some information from Thursday's practice as well. This is being uploaded on a Thursday, obviously. Wednesday was a walkthrough. So shout out to the Bucs for uploading their injury report on Wednesday. And then River Wells had some informations where Tristan Wirfs wasn't out there at practice on Thursday with an oblique injury. We'll talk about that in a moment here. But Jalen McMillan was out there. Seems like he was pretty much full go. And then Mike Evans was also out there as well. Now, we talked about these guys being able to come back to practice, that being McMillan and Evans. Bulls said they'd be practicing. They've officially opened the 21-day practice window for them. So not necessarily surprising that those guys are out there running around and stuff like that. But let's just go ahead and dive into it. So Tristan Wirfs did not participate in Wednesday's practice, and it seems like he didn't participate in Thursday's practice due to an oblique injury, if what River Wells was saying was correct. I'm still not really of the mindset that Wirfs will miss this week. I mean, you guys see over here right beneath me where even Greg Allman of Fox Sports said, like, hard to know, but I would be surprised if Wirfs missed the game. Maybe they're just being more cautious with it. Remember, Tristan Wirfs did miss 3 games this year due to a knee injury. This is obviously a different injury, so if he cannot go, I assume Charlie Heck would slot into that left tackle spot with Luke Gedeke being over there at right tackle. I assume they wouldn't do that, like, crazy thing that they did last time where it's like, hey, Graham Barton's going to be over at left tackle, Ben Bredesen's going to be at center, and Mike Jordan's going to be at left guard. I mean, they could. I guess they could roll that formation back out again for this upcoming game if Wirfs can't go. But I don't know. They might just say, like, hey, whatever, we'll just get Charlie Heck out there. I don't know. But I mean, like, I guess those are like your 2 main options in my opinion. So Mike Evans with the broken collarbone, limited on Wednesday, and it seems like he was limited on Thursday as well, again, according to what River Wells said, that reporter said. So, probably not in play to return this week against the Saints, but hopefully he does return soon. Godwin, limited Wednesday. Maybe he was full go on Thursday. We don't know. There was no new information on that, but Godwin played last week. He played the week before that. He should be back and playing in this game as well. But remember, he did miss 8 games due to ankle and fibula injuries, so that is important to make a note of. Bucky is still limited in practice with shoulder injury. Again, this is the same shoulder injury that knocked him out for 7 games, so he's still dealing with that. But again, he did play last week, looked good last week. Same with Godwin. I assume unless there's like a major setback, Bucky's going to be playing in this upcoming game. Baker's still dealing with that AC joint sprain in his non-throwing shoulder. The fact that he didn't miss last week, I think, is a pretty strong indication that he's pretty much good to go unless there's a major setback. So should be good to go with that. McMillan's the interesting one. It seems like he was full go in Thursday's practice. Remember, he has missed every game this regular season with this sprained / fractured neck. So if he was full go on Thursday, is he a legitimate option to like be active in play in the upcoming game? Maybe, who knows? We'll see. Now if they do activate McMillan from the IR, they do have to free up a roster spot. Don't necessarily know who that would be, but that is worth paying attention to there. Same thing with Evans. Same thing with Rashad Wisdom in there as well. Benjamin Morrison was full go on Wednesday. Seems like he's probably going to return. Morrison has missed 4 games due to a hamstring injury. Is it up to 5 now? It might be up to 5. So he's missed a good chunk of games this year due to that hamstring, but it seems like he will be good to go. Same thing with Hassan Reddick with his ankle. He made his return last week after missing a month due to knee and ankle injuries, so he should be good to go as well. And then for the Saints, there's a lot of interesting stuff here. This doesn't indicate that the Saints ran a walkthrough practice on Wednesday, but Tylese Fuaga is the starting O-lineman for them. He was out on Wednesday. Alvin Kamara's been out. Chris Olave has back spasms, and Justin Reed did not participate Wednesday due to a knee injury. So the Saints are very banged up in their own right. They're already a team that has, a limited amount of stars, let's say, and a lot of them are right here on this injury report. So they're a pretty banged up football team as well. The Bucs obviously have the longer injury report, but it actually looks a bit healthier. Well, not a bit, a good bit healthier than what we're seeing from New Orleans here. So honestly, this is still probably the healthiest the Bucs have been this year. If they can get, McMillan back, Godwin's still playing, Bucky's still playing, Morrison's back, Reddick's back. If Wirfs still plays, Baker still plays. Like, this is honestly the healthiest this team has looked all season. I mean, like, all season, hands down. I'm dropping my pen. I'm so excited. Yeah, but like, this is probably the healthiest they've been all year, right? It's taken the entire season for them to fight through these injuries, but hopefully this is a good sign of just overall health going forward. We will have to wait and see. But one more thing before we go ahead and head off, everybody. Shout out to Sleeper, the proud sponsor of this channel. If you guys do use the code MrBucs, you will get a 100% match up to $100. Again, that is whenever you use the code MrBucs. As you guys can see, making your picks is as simple as just hitting a couple of buttons and then hitting submit. Also, whenever you guys sign up, you get $20 for free. It's as simple as that. So make sure you go download Sleeper today. Enjoy football the way it was meant to be. That is together. Huge shout out to Sleeper for being the proud sponsor of this channel. I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now. See you soon, and go Bucs.